All right, so today we're going to be working on a 2003 Ford F350. This also works for the F250, and this is the accelerator pedal with the adjustable pedals. Now today what we're going to do is we're going to be changing out the entire pedal assembly, and the customer states that when you give it any throttle, there's no response whatsoever. All right, so this is the pedal assembly that we're going to be replacing with the old one. I did buy this off of Amazon. It was $517, and it is made by APDTY, and the part number or item number is 112551. All right, so the company states that it has solved the erratic throttle pedal issue from the failing pedal position sensor, and that would be this electrical connection right here. And I took this truck out for a ride, and I actually got it to respond the way that the customer is stating. I pulled up to a stoplight, gave it a little bit of gas, and it would not go anywhere. So I had to pull off the side of the road under its own power, shut the ignition off, restart it, and then I was able to continue on driving it. However, this is the solution to fixing what we call dead pedal. All right, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to disconnect the cable that is running from the motor down to your pedal. This adjusts your pedal in and out. And so what we want to do is disconnect that. You're going to grab a hold of the upper part of the cable and just pull straight up on it, and it will just pop right off. So if you grab it, just kind of wiggle it back and forth. There, it pops right out. Okay, so next thing that we're going to do is we're going to take out these three bolts right there. So go ahead and take these off. And then your third one is up top here. And that's how easy it is to drop out your pedal assembly. All right, so the reason I dropped it down first before disconnecting the electrical connection, I wanted to show you how this comes out. So there's a red tab here that's being held down, so you just need to get underneath it, push it up, and don't use a whole lot of force. You can break it. And then what you need to do is you just push in on the tab right below it. There's an actual little right here, let me show you. I don't know if you can see that or not, but there's a little tab that you have to push in on, and then you lift straight up, and there is your electrical connection. All right, so the other thing too is you want to move your pedal out to the full extent, and then when you pull it back in, this one is also out as far as it can go. So then they match up, so as you move it back in, it'll go equal distance. So now we're going to go ahead and hook up the electrical connection now. So let's go ahead and push this down. You'll hear it click. And then you want to put the red tab back in place. So make sure that's all the way down. Slide your red tab back down so it locks in place. And now we're going to set this back in and put your bolts back up. All right, so go ahead and cinch down your 10mm bolts, and then we're going to put in your cable to adjust the pedal. And that's very easy. You just slide it into position, and then you'll just have to turn it a little bit until you'll see it pop in, just like that. All right, so before I started, I ran the codes, and there was a throttle code on here, so I am going to go ahead and erase it before I test it. So I'm going to go ahead and erase it right now, and then we will see how it works. All right, so we just got done erasing all the throttle codes. Let me go ahead and see that the throttle is actually responsive. All right, so we got that fixed. There was a check engine light right up here, and that was due to the throttle throwing some codes. So anyways, it looks like the check engine light is now off. All right, so I just took it on a little bit of a road trip. I put about 15 miles on it, and I just got to say it worked perfectly, and there's no issues, no check engine lights that pop back up, and if it was, it would be right there. So I feel confident enough to turn it back to the customer with a fixed throttle pedal. Please hit the like, subscribe. I've got a ton of videos coming up. I'll see you on the next one.